Today I get to hang out with a young man. I'm bigger than him. Yes, that's the thing. And I'm really excited to be talking to him today. He's into a lot of things, but of course, most importantly, we're going to be talking about music and then a bit of movies as well. His name is Big Goon, and considering his size, you would have thought that he would have gone for maybe Small Goon or something. But hey, hello.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
I mean, usually people are not too happy when you have to tease them with their body sizes and all that. Why would you name yourself Big Goon?
You know, brands go with your name, your looks, and everything. So with the mention of your name, somebody needs to picture who you are, or like have an overview of your personality. So like I try to use the big in my name to represent my personality and who I am. So it makes it much more easier. So in case you don't know me and you hear Big Goon in a whole crowd, you can spot the Big Goon in there. It makes it much more easier.
All right.
Yeah.
But is there any particular meaning to the name Goon?
Yeah, Goon is an acronym. It means greatest human, undefined by nature.
No, but what is your real name?
My name is Nicholas Tete Nate.
Oh, okay. Well, and Big Goon, you're into music.
Yes, please.
Tell me more about it.
I started music way back, not too seriously, around 2016, 17. So with time, I got signed by the legendary Tech, and I did my 2 years there, and I'm out independent, continuing the journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how was the experience like? I mean, Tech is one great artist, legendary. I mean, a lot of people love him and the fact that he took Ghanaian music to a certain level, and he's still legendary.
Yeah, globally. You know, it's a whole experience. It's an awesome experience. You know, mostly if you start music, you start what you know and what you think you know. But you see, we are in Ghana doing Ghana music, and people have hacked the system way back. They've managed to make it happen. So if you really want to make it happen, you need to learn a little bit of what they know, and you add it to your new school and whatever you know now, to make it much more easier and to make it fruitful. So under Tech, I learned so much. I learned how to, make music for Ghanaians, and how to hack the system to make Ghanaians listen to me, to draw their attention to my music, and stage performances, a whole lot. Like, I've learned so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, now when you were with Tech, I'm sure you probably did some songs there. Yeah. And then, of course, you have a new one. But before we come to the new one, how many songs did you put out there from there?
I did 3. I did 2 original songs for me, and I did 1 collaboration between me, Tech, and Nero X. That's a rendition of his Yawade. So that's called Yawade Part 2. So that one came first. That was even before I got signed. So I think that was like a testing ground for me, and I believe I did well because I got signed after that. So after that, I did a song with Tech, which is Walk Off. Yeah, and I did a second one after 6 months, which was with Zale of VVIP fame, and that was a whole experience. It was legendary. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt so good.
Wow! When you mentioned Zale, then it looks like his looks and everything kind of just showed up on your body. I mean, how did it feel like working with Zale? It's not easy to get him on the track.
Yeah. Talking about looks, I think you should watch the video. I think you should play the video actually. You could see the resemblance. The whole Sakura feel and the beard, and like it's a whole vibe. You get me? And you know, Zale is a very good friend of Tech. So it's a whole label conversation. I don't know how it went, but all I know is one day I got called that I should meet Tech somewhere at a very popular hotel. So I got there, and Zale was there. Was like, yo, I have a song for you that will fit your looks. And the hook was already prepared. He played it, and that evening we moved to the studio, we finished it, and I had a song of a legend.
Wow. Congratulations on that. But of course, you have a new track. Tell me about it, the title though.
Wine Boy Nye. Wine Boy, you see, Wine Boy Nye is a dear song to my heart. You know, because like it's an embodiment of my personality. It talks about who I feel I am and how I want my brothers to be, like to handle themselves, and how I want people to see my brothers around me. So Wine Boy Nye, it's a little flex and swag and a little of bragging about who we are and stuff. So it's a boys song, and I hope it catch on with the boys too.
Wow. Hoping on a catch on with the boys, but Is music the only thing you do?
No. You see, my first love was music because I was doing music in high school even before. And with time, I grew and I developed a love for filmmaking. So I went to NAFTI. I did my degree in film directing. And I've done a couple of things with regards to film. I shot a Living Fields Agri Challenge. Yeah, that was the first agri competition in Ghana. Yeah, I handled the whole production. Yes, and I've shot a couple of videos for people. I've shot a couple of adverts for different brands, and that's what I do to keep on the side to keep me going. You know, music is a long haul if you really want to do it well. So you need something to back you, and financially, I know that the film is doing so well.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Any plans on working with any artists you would love to do something with? I know usually, you know, it comes with that because you have that feeling that, oh, if I do a song with this person, it will go this way or that way. Do you have anything like that in mind?
You know, I'm a niche kind of artist, okay? I like a whole of African brand and Afrocentrism and all that. So I like artists like Wolasi. I like to do music of Manifest, Biyala, like people with that kind of vibe, so that we can meet halfway. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm sure you get them because all the people you mentioned are so down to earth, and I believe that you get them to do that music with. Beautiful. But of course, is there anything you'd like to tell anybody? Of course, I'm sure a lot of people have done one way or the other, something for you and you really appreciate it, and how far you have come.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to Ibrahim Bebako. Yeah. He
looks a bit like you. You know, you both don't have hair on top of you.
He's copying me. He's trying to look like me. I don't get it. You see, like, I don't know. Like, he tells me he want to be like me one day. So, I think it's nice to look up to somebody. So, yeah. A big shout out to Tick and the whole TNR family. A big shout out to my big brother, who's like my biggest backbone. A big shout out to everybody out there supporting my music. My team have been holding me down. A big shout out to my PR, yeah, and everybody out there. Yeah.
Or to a large extent, a lot of people believe that you originated, you know, the hip life genre. But the other one, that's the high life genre, to a large extent, a lot of people, and we believe that as Ghanaians, we identify more with high life. Well, that's what we thought until recently. Your younger colleague and son, I can put that, Shatawale, you know, had a state of the nation's, the industry address and mentioned that, you know, he traveled, met up with some investors. I'm sure you followed that story. Yes, first of all, what's your reaction to that?
I don't have a reaction to it. It's his opinion. He expressed it. Everyone said their piece. I just found it very ironic, though, that the question of hip life never comes up, when really in the last, let's say 30 years, it's hip life that's held you down. High life has always been there. Hip life paid homage to high life, even via the name, hip life, high life. But in the last few years, going like almost, 2 decades or 3 decades, it's hip life that held you up, including him, Shatta. As Bandana, he came from hip life. Sarkodie, your biggest artist, is a hip life artist that came up. Everybody came from a Brafor, but it's funny, when the debate comes up, for some strange reason, they blank out hip life. Nobody talked about hip life. Instead, they talk about high life. Okay, high life did its thing. It's ours. Yes, we pay homage to high life. But in the last 30 years, come on now. I mean, let's be for real here. Who's entertained you? From Lord Kenya, Abisine, Amene Kasa. And your hip life that started here. And I feel more Kasa more ready for idea. I feel no more refi in between. All of a sudden they got amnesia. And then they skip to high life. If you told somebody in America today that high life is what we identify with, you would not have enough evidence to prove that. But if you said hip life, ubinya. If you said high life, you would have to come back and go and look for Kwabena and look for, name me 3, you.
We could.
I mean, no disrespect to the older folks, they're still here, but actively making high life as it is. Come on, it's like going to Jamaica. You say reggae, But then when you say dancehall, they have, but dancehall, raga came from reggae. It's all a branch of the original tree. But all of a sudden, everybody got amnesia and they forgot about hip life. Hip life gave y'all everything that you got to do.
On that note, that'll be it for Let's Talk Showbiz. I'm Doreen Avio. Thank you for watching.